Hi there. Now, we've gone over a bunch of basics on this channel, things like cover, the need for medical training, home defense techniques, and the basic use of handguns and long arms. And don't get me wrong, we're going to be getting to more of that, but it's worth pointing out that we should also be discussing more advanced weapons, as, let's face it, we're entering an era where everyone is going to be combining together in a big fight we've got in the future. So with that in mind, I want to talk to you about how to make grenades at home. Yeah, you heard me right, grenades. Now, this is going to get spicy and very dangerous, so make sure you are completely following the specifics of the technical descriptions. Honestly, this video took a long time for me to put together. You see, for a number of years, work has been proceeding in order to bring perfection to the crudely conceived idea of a machine that would not only supply inverse reactive current for use in unilateral phase detractors, but would also be capable of automatically synchronizing cardinal gram meters. Such a machine is the turbo encabulator. Basically, the only new principle involved is that instead of power being generated by the relative motion of conductors and fluxes, it is produced by the modial interaction of magnetoreluctance and capacitive directance. The original machine had a base plate of prefabulated amulite surrounded by a malleable logarithmic casing in such a way that the two spurving bearings were in a directed line with the pentametric fan. The latter consisted simply of 6 hydrocoptic Marzl vances, so fitted to the ambifascient lunar wane shaft that side fumbling was effectively prevented. The main winding was of the normal Lotus O Delta type, placed in panendemic semi-boloid slots in the stator, every 7th conductor being connected by a non-reversible Tremi pipe to the differential girdle spring on the up end of the gram meters. Electrical engineers will appreciate the difficulty of nubbing together a regurgitative Purwell and a supermutative Weddell sprocket. Indeed, this proved to be a stumbling block to further development until in 1942, it was found that the use of anhydrous Nangling pins enabled a cryptonastic boiling shim to be tankered. The early attempts to construct a sufficiently robust spiral decommuter failed largely because of a lack of appreciation of the large quasi-piastic stresses in the gremlin studs. The latter were specifically designed to hold the rocket bars to the spam shaft. When, however, it was discovered that wending could be prevented by a simple addition to the living sockets, almost perfect running was secured. The operating point is maintained as near as possible to the HF rem peak by constantly fromaging the bitumogenous spandrels. This is a distinct advantage on the standard Nibel sheave that no Dramcock oil is required after the phase detractors have been remissed. Undoubtedly, the turbo encabulator has now reached a very high level of technical development. It has been successfully used for operating no-fur trunnions. In addition, whenever a Beresson score motion is required, it may be employed in conjunction with a drawn reciprocating dingle arm to reduce sinusoidal deflammation. And that is how you make a grenade. Ones that, wow, the US government pays like a lot of money for. Like a genuinely worrying amount of money for. If any of that didn't make sense, go back and watch it again. But that's going to be it for me. Thank you so much for watching this one. I really do appreciate you tuning in. If you want to support the work directly, come and join us on Patreon. You get access to all the videos early, and you get your name listed here, along with all of these lovely folk who are the reason I get to keep making this shit. A big fucking shout out to Violet Riley and Molly McAllister, the people in my shout out gang. But that's going to be it for me. Stay dangerous, y'all. Keep each other safe. And remember, moral doesn't mean legal, and Stonewall was a fucking riot. Peace.